What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and I will be doing readings for everybody, all signs, for mid-month, for the month of July, so we can kind of see what's going on with everybody. I know it's been, for me, I know, and a lot of my other friends, it's been pretty hectic, especially with all these retrograde planets. Mercury retrograde now. A lot of people are like, oh, things are going crazy. And even my friends who do YouTube videos are like, oh, having problems loading my videos. So I just said I wanted to get a jump on the gun. Just emotionally, I know a lot of people are stir crazy right now. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the cosmos. So I want to help you guys out. I also got me a new deck. And this is just for clarifying. It's the chakra deck. And hopefully, this will be my first time using this. This will help us get some insight, a little bit more insight into what's going on with a lot of people, guys. And so, I'll try this out for the first time. But for me, especially with Mercury retrograde, and I just want to talk about that real quick. You guys really take it slow. Take everything slow. Even if life feels crazy, if you're dealing with exes or old friends or people, I prefer not to. But even when you think things are over, they're not over. Somebody has to say something, because Mercury is all about communicating, and somebody has to say something to somebody. They got to get something off their chest. People say things that probably they don't mean. People say things that are hidden, that they've been thinking about. So there's a lot of energy going on right now. So you guys just take it slow. Don't try to make a lot of decisions this month on anything, because with all these planets retrograde, we got Neptune retrograde, we've got Jupiter retrograde, we've got Saturn retrograde, we've got Mercury retrograde. It's just crazy. So it doesn't happen a lot, but like I said, for the summer, this summer, it's kind of wild. A lot of stuff will clear up in August, though, when Jupiter goes direct, helping us out a little bit. But let's go ahead and check out the tarot and see what's going on with the signs for the full moon, because we're having another eclipse, a lunar eclipse, and the full moon is in Capricorn. So we're going to start out with the earth signs, and I will timestamp the video later on so you guys can kind of skip to your sign, but also check out your rising sign too. So like, say for instance, if you're a Capricorn and you have a Sagittarius rising, you want to check out Sagittarius as well. So let's look at tarot real quick, okay guys? So these are the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. A lot of people have been talking about them, so I wanted to get this deck. They're really interesting. Then I have my tarot and then my animal oracle cards. So we are going to start out with the earth signs, since the full moon is in Capricorn, and see what is going on for the earth signs for the full moon in Capricorn and the lunar eclipse. So let's get started. Let's see what the animal oracles have to say. That's the overall energy for the earth signs. What is the overall energy? Spirit, please give me guidance to what the earth signs need to know for the full moon and the lunar eclipse in Capricorn. What's the overall energy? Be spirit, sweet results await. So for all the earth signs, you guys are hard workers anyways, so this is the overall energy. So this is for Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Sweet results await. And then the bee spirit is always staying busy, being busy about your work, being busy about what you do, okay? And so if you've put in the work, full moons are about revealing stuff, about having closure and openness. Whether it's you're working on a relationship, whether you're working on money, you're about to see some results. Lunar eclipses are about closure too, so, and things that unexpectedly happen. But let's see what's going to happen. Let's look at the tarot. Sweet results await for you. We'll put that card right down. Let's see how Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What does the full moon have in store for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Taurus, and Virgo. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. It looks like you guys have been spending money, or you're going to be spending money, or you're going to maybe have to pay some money. So this is for the second half of the month of July for the Virgos, and this is definitely having to do with having to make a payment of some sort. Maybe you've been making payments on something. Maybe you've been putting your investment into something and you're waiting for your results. You're waiting for something to come in. You've been trying to put your time and effort into something. For Capricorns, you have the Empress reverse, and it looks like either you're not comfortable, or somebody that you're interested in is really loving you. With the Empress reverse, it could be that somebody else is interested in you. Okay? They have this loving spirit. It's not you. Sorry to say. It's somebody that got this they're well-to-do. They have this loving spirit toward you, Capricorn. And they're waiting, and they're just waiting for your love. They're waiting for you to come around. Okay? And this could be the fact that you've put in some investment into somebody and they are doing well. You're about to see some results, because with the Empress reverse, I see this more as somebody else that is doing well. They're in a very loving place. Okay? And if you put in the time and effort for this person, you can get them. Okay? But this is not so much your energy as it is somebody else's. This is what I'm getting from this. This is somebody who has a lot of love to give. They're very comfortable. They're very independent. They're very strong. They have everything that you're looking for, actually, Capricorn. They can add something to your life. Okay? And if you put the investment in, if you've invested something into this person with this Ace of Pentacles reverse, Capricorn, you're going to get some sweet results. And that's what this overall spread is telling me. Before I go to the clarifying cards, let's go and move on to Taurus. Taurus, you have the Knight of Swords. And it looks like there's something that you want really fast. You're moving really quickly towards something. With the Knight of Swords, it's something that you've decided you've wanted. You put in the investment, you put in the time, and you want it now. And it's about to happen pretty fast, it looks like. Sweet results await for you, Taurus. And then we have Virgo. Virgo, looks like you know what? And I think Virgo, this is what I was talking about. You may need to slow down. You may be prejudging something. The Judgment card reverse shows me either someone's made a judgment on you, or you've made a quick judgment on somebody else. You've made a judgment about somebody that may not be completely correct, especially with Mercury retrograde, and you guys are ruled by Mercury. So I want you to watch that you may have lost something. With the Ace of Pentacles, reverse, you may have gone through some loss. You've put some investment into something and you've made a quick judgment, and it could be that you've made a misjudgment on something, Virgo. With the Judgment card reverse and with Mercury retrograde, there could be some energy that's happening that is not quite in your favor, okay? But we still have the Beast Spirit here. The sweet results wait. So I'm saying with you, Virgo, if you guys take the time or take your time or think about whatever you're making a judgment call on, before you make that judgment, if you haven't done it already, or if you've made a quick judgment about something in your life, and it's turned out not quite the right judgment. You've made a quick assessment about something, and it's not quite the right one, not the right decision to make. Let's get some clarifying cards real quick from the chakra oracles for Capricorn, Taurus, These cards are tiny. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have the Empress card. Remember I told you it was somebody else that Capricorn that has a lot what you're looking for. And if you put the investment in the time, we got the expansion card. An expansion card, that means that your world is about to become bigger. Okay, and it also means that whatever you want in life, you have to collaborate with other people to get it. You see, these spirits, they're coming together to create the reality that we live in. Also, this is the blue chakra card, and this also means about communicating. The blue chakra card is about communicating. So what this is also telling me, Capricorn, is that, I got a little lightheaded for a second. You need to communicate with this card and the Empress in reverse. If you want this person, you're going to have to communicate with them during this Mercury retrograde. You're going to have to take a step forward, and you're going to have to invest in something. You're going to have to make that investment in that person. And if you do that, you're going to get those sweet results. But it's going to take you making a first step. You're going to have to actually communicate with this person and get that person into your life. Now, oh wow, this is a good one. So Taurus, you remember I said you got the Knight of Swords, and it's like something you want, and you want it now. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. You got the prayer, the prayer card. Okay, and the prayer card is the solar plexus. This is where our energy comes from. I do believe that's the solar plexus. Yeah, the solar plexus. The solar plexus card. So it's about prayer. If there's something that you want and you want to get it now, you don't really need to go into action. It's not something physical. And the Knight of Swords is about the mind too. It's about the mind, and this is about the energy that you're putting forth. The prayer card also is about taking lemons and making lemonade, okay? It's about envisioning what you want. It's about the desires of your heart. Even if you don't have what you want right now, you want it right now, you're going to have to actually get into a spiritual place and envision exactly what you want with this prayer card. The prayer card tells me that it's not a time to really take action, but it's a time to go within. And I told you, like I said, we got a lot of retrograde energy going on. Go within, Taurus, and decide what you want. Envision what you want. Put that energy out there. During this full moon, especially during this full moon, and things are going to happen. The Judgment card and Release is with Virgo, and this is also one of the higher cards, the Crown Chakra card, when it comes to release. And this is when the universe, I'm sorry, I was going too high. The universe is going to cause an emotional release, a spiritual release for you. And it could be that somebody or the universe is making a judgment on you about the things that has happened. And you probably need to take time and release your inner emotions about how you feel about the situation. I think this is what you're investing, Virgo. I think the universe is going to do something that you're going to have to submit and understand your feelings and get out of that dark place. And you're going to have to release those inner emotions that you have been penting up and you're not letting go. And if you do that, once again, we got the Beast Spirit. Sweet results away for you guys. Capricorn, this is happening all in your first house. Taurus, this is happening in your ninth house of beliefs, which makes sense. And Virgo, this is happening in your fifth house. Virgo, I really believe this has something to do with romance. And maybe you've made a false judgment about somebody that you're romantically involved with. And you may need to either release that person, or you need to release these emotions that you need to really have a come to Jesus moment with this person, and release these dark feelings and just let them know what you're going through. So you don't have to make a false judgment on this person. You may need to share a part of yourself that you're not comfortable with, and then, like I said, you'll get all that. You guys, this is pretty good for the earth signs. I like this for you guys. All right, so we're gonna move on. Let's move on to the air signs. So we're gonna do Aquarius, Libra. What's the other one? Gemini. Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Let's do it in that order. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Because Gemini, your ruling sign, Mercury is retrograde, so I know you guys have got some stuff to go through. So, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. What's the overall energy? Spirit, please give me the overall energy for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Ooh, excuse me. For mid-month, full moon, lunar eclipse in July. What do they need to know? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You got the koi fish spirit. There is always enough. Koi fish spirit. There is always enough. I'm not quite familiar with that, so let me read that one. That one doesn't pop up a lot, so something special is going on. I think it has something to do with abundance, though. So let's read that. 36. Okay, the koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity, the law of abundance. That's what I thought. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. There's always enough. So the koi fish, this is the one of those Chinese fish that, you know, like you said, you put them in the pond and they grow really big, one of those big goldfish. Like whatever pond you put it in, it's going to grow to this humongous size. So it's about getting to that state of abundance that you guys really want to be in. Can you guys see that? Getting to that abundance. Let me move these cards. Let me move the camera a little bit. There we go. All right. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. What does the tarot have to say for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra for the full moon in July? The full moon lunar eclipse. What kind of energy is the full moon lunar eclipse bringing to Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Wow, you guys. Whoa. What's on the bottom? Okay, this is awesome. I like this. So, for you air signs, it looks like you guys have definitely some financial things coming in, some physical things coming in, even some emotional. For the Aquarius, it looks like something is slow. It's going to take some investment. You could either be having some abundance with a person, or you may be getting a new opportunity, like with some kind of job. So you got the Knight of Pentacles right here. This is something that is slow. It's a slow process. It's happening, Aquarius. It could be that somebody, maybe an earth sign, is coming into your life, and he's taking his time. He's taking his sweet ass time, trying to figure things out. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. This is because somebody else has their guard up. And it could be the case that they'll let their guard down eventually, that somebody's really could be interested in you. Let me get some clarity on that. Let me get the clarity cards now, because they give me a little bit more insight. They do. So that's pretty good. Knight of Pentacles. Give me some clarity on Aquarius, Gemini, in Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, ooh, Libra. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then you have this impasse card, which means that somebody is blocking themselves, or they're being blocked from getting to you. There's a blockage of some sort, and it's happening in the creative area, like the sexuality. It could be that, yeah, that maybe Aquarius, it could be that you may not want to be sexual with that person. Maybe you feel like you want to get close to somebody, or somebody wants to get close to you. It could be two different situations. Somebody wants to get close to you, and there's something in between y'all blocking this connection, because somebody has their guard up, and I think it's the other person that could be having their guard up. But you want this connection, or this person is taking their time making this connection, but there's a blockage. And what I suggest for you guys, that there's always, you have the choice of waiting for this person. I think because the coefficient said there's always enough. There's always enough. So what I'm getting from that is that you are enough for this person. I don't think because sometimes when people are acting slow or they're not with us, you feel like they're not interested. Okay? This person, I think, is interested. They're just having a little blockage time right now. Something's keeping them from getting close to you, to being passionate with you, to being completely compassionate with you. They're taking their time. They're checking things out. But they're coming. They're coming. You just got to give them time to let their guard down. Now, with Gemini, this could have something to do with your financial state, and you're discovering something new. You got the Discovery card, and this is a very earthy card. And both of these cards are very earthy. This is the root chakra, and this is about grounding yourself, saving your money, discovering a new side of maybe making money. Maybe you're about to start a journey into a new career. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough money, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to save every penny. And just realize that money is energy. And there's always plenty. You have abundance, Gemini. And this is a good time to save. I mean, Mercury is retrograde in your sign. But I want you to, one, get into the mindset that money is not a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's energy. And you have enough money. You have to put yourself in the right mindset and let your guard down about your finances. And your finances may not be where they are right now, but they're going to get there. But you need to get into a spiritual mindset about the energy flow of things. And that money is going to come to you. You just have to believe it and get in that right state of mind. This is definitely having to do something with your finances, Gemini, because the full moon is in your 8th house of finances. It could be money that you owe, other people's money. You could be in a financial situation with somebody else, but like I said, or somebody could owe you money. But you just have to know that you're going to be fine. You just have to change the way you look at it. Ground yourself. Yes, it's good to save your money up, but you do have plenty. You have plenty of opportunities. You just have to open your mind to those opportunities. So, what are we doing? Libra. Libra, you got the Queen of Cups and rejection. Libra, this is happening in your 4th house. 4th house of family. Could have something to do with your mother or a mother figure, somebody you see as a mother. With the full moon, it could be that you may have to deal with something regarding your mother, for some of you. not necessarily. This could also be a mother figure. So for some Libras, it could be a girlfriend, wife, or somebody in the mother figure type. It could be you. That it doesn't have to be a female. You can be a motherly type person who cares about a lot of people, and possibly you've received some rejection from somebody because you're trying to love them, you're trying to give them things, you're trying to help them out, and they've rejected you. And you know what? The Koi spirits are saying that there's always enough. You have plenty of love inside of you. And no matter what you go through, this is kind of divinely ordered, this rejection. It could be that you could have tried to love somebody in a motherly way. You get what I'm saying? It could be somebody that you really, really love. And you've kind of fallen into this place where you've given them all and they rejected you. And you still keep on giving that love. The thing is, this person the person that you're giving your love to, and this is motherly love, whether it's your actual mother or it's you being in that role of giving your all, and you feel like, I can't give this person anymore. Just know that there's always enough. I'm going to tell you that people do stupid stuff during the retrograde. That's what I'm talking about. So you may have gone through that rejection, but you need to dig deep, and because this is the crown chakra card, you need to get way deep into your spiritual self and know that in the universe is made out of love. And when you feel like you can't do it anymore, you dig deep within the spirit and pull that love, that unconditional love that you have, and say, you know what? I got plenty of love for you. I got you, boo. And that's for the air sign. So Taurus. No, I'm sorry, air signs. Aquarius. There's something blocking you from getting what you want. And it's happening in your 12th house. So you need to really dig deep into your spirituality and break that blockage. Okay? Do a spiritual practice or pray or whatever you do to break that block that's keeping you from your goal. Gemini. You're going on a new discovery of your finances. A new discovery of how you think about your finances. And Libra, you're loving somebody. And they may reject you, but you have plenty of love to give. You just have to pull on your spirit for that strength, okay? Let's move on to the water signs. And you guys, like I said, these are general readings. Be sure to check your moon sign, rising sign, moon sign, rising sign, as well as your sun sign. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with everybody, but that's okay. If they do resonate with you, be sure to give me a like, a thumbs up, comment. You know the drill. You guys know the drill. So we're going to move on to the water signs. Let me light this again. Where's my torch? Oh, I can't find it. Excuse me, guys. Let me get some water. My mouth is so dry today. What is the overall energy for the water signs? Overall energy for the water signs. For the full moon. Full moon lunar eclipse. What is the overall general energy and advice for the water signs? Trust the great mystery. You got the whale spirit. This is very appropriate for water signs too. The whale spirit is trust the great mystery. The whale is one of the oldest creatures on the planet, one of the biggest, and it sings that mysterious song, and it dives deep within the waters. And this card basically is saying trust the universe. Trust the universe. This is a very deep card about going deep, about meditating, trusting the universe, whatever's going on, whatever this full moon lunar eclipse brings. Know that everything's gonna be okay, and it's beautiful, just like the whale song. Okay, so we're gonna put that card right there, and I'm gonna look at the tarot. to see what the tarot has to say for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. For the full moon, lunar eclipse, Pisces, Cancer. Let me just check one more time. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So, for everybody, this is everything that's happening from the full moon on is a divine purpose. Okay? It could be that it's time for you to make a judgment, or it's that you're going to see the results of everything that you've put into place so far. So if you've been doing the right work, you're about to be rewarded. If you've not, if you've been just kind of like, then you're going to see the results of that. But this is a Judgment card. And it's basically saying, I really believe that, especially with the whale spirit, everything that's divinely ordered. And what you think is dead is about to be brought to life. So this is what we get right here. These things are coming back to life. So you thought it was dead, but it's coming back. So we got Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Pisces, it could be related to, well, it's in your 11th house. So Pisces, it's in the 11th house. This is about your wishes, your hopes and dreams. That big thing that you've been really hoping for and you've been working toward. I want you to think about that. It could be related to your associations, your friends. But you've been working towards something for a while. This guy, you see, he's making practice makes perfect. You've been figuring it out. You've been trying to perfect it. And with this happening you're having a full moon in your 11th house. So this could be any hope or dream that you desire right now. What you innermost want. And that you've been working toward. And every Pisces, you all are working toward different things. And I know, home team, we all got that one thing, right? And you thought, man, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any results. You need to trust the spirit, trust the universe, because it's coming. Okay? For Cancer, it's happening in your house of relationships. You could have had an argument with somebody. With the 5 of Swords, it felt like you fell out with somebody, you had a disagreement, and that person left your life. Or it could be that, especially because you guys are really sensitive about the full moon, it could be that it could cause an argument and somebody's going to walk off. You could have a disagreement with somebody and they're going to walk off. And you need to really decide if it's worth it, if this argument is worth it, if, or maybe it needs to happen. But there's going to be some type of disagreement. It's happening in your 7th house of relationships. It could be a friend of yours that's going to walk off. Just know that it's divinely purposed. You got the Judgment card. It's that time. With the Scorpios, there's a restless spirit. You get the 4 of Swords. It could be somebody that is taking a break from you, or that you feel very restless at this point. And the full moon could bring that into your life. It's happening in your 3rd house. It could be, could have to do with a sibling, or your 3rd house also is how you communicate. So, with the full moon, you could be communicating with somebody because you guys have been on a break, or somebody took a rest from you. They're like, I don't want to kind of be in this anymore. It's going to be time to talk. Let's get some clarity for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio for the full moon from the Chakra Oracles. Whoops. Put these back in. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. These cards are so tiny. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. So once again, we have the. I feel like Pisces, you've been working towards something that you really hope for, and you feel like you're drained. You feel like you're getting old. Yeah. You need to trust spirit, because this is about pulling on your energy. This card is always about just kind of like you feel like things are fading. You feel like things are getting old. You're draining yourself a little bit thinking about it, you know? This is when you have to pull on your inner spirit. Trust the great spirit that things are going to come to fruition. Okay? And you may feel tired. You may feel weary about all this work that you had to put into what you want, because you haven't seen it yet, and you're kind of growing old. You feel like you're growing older and nothing's happening. But this kind of confirms that something is about to happen really big for you, Pisces. Cancer. Oh, gosh. This Five of Swords kind of worries me a little bit, in that it could be an old friend that you get in a disagreement with, and they decide they want to walk off. This card is about two friends who are going to stick together through thick and thin for life. So if you have this disagreement with somebody, and this is a close friend that you're going to have this disagreement with, and they're going to decide to walk off and like, hey, I'm done, Cancer. I'm not dealing with this anymore. You know, you need to decide, is this argument worth it? This is somebody that you really love, and you need to really pull into your heart and say, hey, have compassion and realize that I'm going to stick with you through thick and thin. If it's a relationship, you know, through sickness and health, okay? I'm going to stay with you. I don't care that we had this disagreement. I don't care. And this could have already happened, and you walked off, and, you know, this full moon, this Mercury retrograde and stuff, and this disagreement, you say, I'm sticking with you through thick and thin. This could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. But somebody said, I'm walking off, and I'm tired of this. But you need to make that judgment and say, hey, no. I told you I was going to stick with you, and I'm sticking with you. Scorpio, you got that Restless card, the Four of Swords. If somebody wanted to, or somebody wanted to take a break from you, this is about the Crown Chakra card. We're talking about being in between. Neither being left or right on a situation. This relationship, you do need to communicate. You do need to communicate with this person. And you need to trust spirit that this is okay. You may not get them, but this is not about being right or wrong. This is about just holding that middle ground and agreeing to disagree. You get what I'm saying? I hope that resonates with you guys. If it does, you know what to do. Hit that like button. We're going to move on. And we're going to go on to the fire signs. And then we should be done. Because we did earth, air, water, and fire. Okay. See what's going on with these fire signs. Ooh, what's that? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That's right. So, yeah. What's going on? Leo, I know that that's what I'm saying. With the Mercury retrograde, Mercury's going retrograde in Leo, then it's going to go retrograde in Cancer. So, especially for the Leos and the Cancers, you guys really need to be cognitive about your communication. Because sometimes things are not going to be clear with a lot of you guys. I just felt like I needed to say that. Especially when the Mercury is retrograde in your sign. A lot of things are not going to be clear to you. And there is such a big opportunity for miscommunication. So guys, be careful. Especially Leos and Cancers. And Geminis. And Virgos. Because those are your ruling signs. So the 4 signs that really need to pay attention to the Mercury retrograde: Virgo, Gemini, Cancers, and Leos. It affects everybody, but what you say, those signs in particular. So let's go to the fire signs. Let's see overall energy for the fire signs. What does the universe have to say for the fire signs? Oh, fire signs for the full moon, lunar eclipse. Full moon, lunar eclipse for the fire signs. Overcome any obstacle. Wow. Know your target. Know what you want. Go for it. Overcome the obstacles. This is the rhino spirit. You know, and even though rhinos, they go full forward toward what they want. Fire signs is such a strong energy. If there's something you want, go after it. Know your target. You see, he got that target on his forehead. Know your target, go after it. But also, he's got these flowers around him. So the flowers are telling me that you need to also go forward toward your goal and what you want and get over those obstacles. But be gentle. Don't ruin your flowers. It's not being an destructive energy. It's about being a creative and beautiful energy and using that. So that's for all fire signs. So let's look at what the tarot has to say for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, woo, my fingers, Sagittarius. Spirit, please give me insight in what Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius need to know for the full moon. For the full moon, things want to pop out. There's a very strong energy going on. For the full moon, eclipse in July. And for the rest of the month, I'm just going to let that fall out. Oh, Lord. Full moon, that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Wow. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, fire signs. What do you really want? You want that happiness. You want that love. You want that family. You want that one that's going to build with you. The 10 of Cups. It is at your fingertips. What you want is at your fingertips. Fire signs, I really feel like what you want is going to be very dependent on you. Whew. You got the 2 of Wands for Aries. It's definitely about making a decision. It could be a decision between 2 different people. You got the Fool card. Wow, Major Arcana, Leo. This is about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith towards someone. Sagittarius. There's some strong energy. Or this could be like sexual energy. Could be like slowing down, pumping the brakes a little bit. Sagittarius. This is about slowing down. Sagittarius. Everybody else is moving forward, but this is about getting what you want, but doing it in a slower manner. Let's get some clarity on this. I don't know why I just felt like, it was so clear to me. Okay, so let me just get some clarity real quick. Aries, the full moon is happening in your 10th house of career. Leo is happening in your 6th house. And this could be of your day-to-day, your job. Sagittarius is happening in your 2nd house of income. This all could be doing with money. So Aries, it could be you trying to decide over 2 different, or what you want to do for your career. You may have 2 opportunities. Leo, your day-to-day, your routine, your job. It could be time to make a leap of faith towards something new. And Sagittarius is about your income. You might need to slow down your spending. and you get what you want. Let's look at these chakras. Get some clarity, enlightenment, acceptance, and soulmate. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take that back, y'all. So the clarity, this is happening in your 10th house, Aries, and you got the enlightenment card, and this is about Spirit is about to give you a message about how to get what you want and to get exactly what you want, and the 10th house doesn't necessarily have to be about your career. Most of the time it does, but it could be about how people, what you're famous for, how you're well known, or how people are going to remember you. And Spirit is about to grow you up really quick about what you're supposed to be doing in this world and how you're supposed to do it. And you're going to have to make a decision. So the full moon is going to give you some insight on this plan of action. I think you need to really sit down and meditate on that, on what's your new. This is what I advise. Ask God, the universe, what is my next plan of action? Because you're about to get some insight on exactly what you're supposed to do, and you may be trying to decide between two different things, and you're gonna get some more clarity. This overcome obstacles is talking about just basically getting your target, and once you know your target, you can start getting to where you want. The Fool card for the Leo and acceptance. Acceptance means basically you kind of feel like you kind of got the raw end of the deal on something, Leo. It's kind of like the acceptance card is about looking at the glass half, changing your perspective. It's a root chakra card. It's about changing your perspective physically about how you see things. You know, this girl, she has a piece of pie and she's like, oh gosh, nothing is right. See this? I don't know if you can see this picture. She's too focused on this pie missing a piece. And she's like, she feels like something's missing in her life. But she has everything she needs in life. You see how her face is shaped like a heart? She has love. She has everything she needs in her life. And this spirit is blessing that piece that is missing. Okay? That piece in your life that is missing is already there. You don't focus on the missing piece of the pie, because the piece of the pie is right next to you, you know? So it definitely may have to do with somebody that you're involved with. And you just need to be a fool and take a leap of faith. And stop worrying about what you don't have. And stop worrying about what's wrong with the situation. And take a leap of faith and overcome those obstacles, Leo. And this is your 6th house. So this is something like, this could be somebody you work with. This could be somebody you just see a lot of, your routine. But there is an opportunity to have that 10 of cups, to have everything that you want, to have that emotional fulfillment. And then finally, Sagittarius. Sorry, we're doing fire signs. This is about your soulmate. And this is a very powerful card. Even though it's a root chakra card, it's about grounding yourself and taking things a little bit slower, because that soulmate is yours. This is definitely have to do with somebody else. You got the 10 of cups right here. That person is yours. You just have to take it slow. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay? But you can overcome this obstacle, but you have to pump them brakes, Sagittarius. That soulmate that you've been desiring, that person that you've been wanting. This card, what's special about this card, it has all the colors of the chakras in it. So it's about going into the third eye and envisioning that other person in your life. You see these two faces, and just connecting with that person on a whole other level. But you have to ground yourself and slow down, okay? Because the person's already yours. You got the 10 of cups. All y'all got the 10 of cups. You can overcome these obstacles. If you've been having some problems with that person, or you feel like you haven't met that person's coming. All right, guys. So that is your reading for the fire signs. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed my new cards, my chakra cards. I like them. Be sure, like I said, guys, make something happen in your reality. Give me a like and subscribe to my videos if you haven't already. And comment below and let me know what's going on. And I'll be sure to hit you guys back up. And some people have been asking me about private readings. You gotta check out my website. Go to montrebible.com. And hopefully that little button, I added that thing on there, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't, let me know. And then I'll try to see if I can get it fixed. But I only have like short little amounts of time because I do have a full-time job. All right. So like I said, make something happen in reality. You're in control of it. Because if you don't do it, then who will? I will talk to you guys at the beginning of the month. Peace out.